Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you're brand new. Well, today I have a lovely treat in store for you. I'm going to be doing, as you probably saw from the title, a beautiful review on my absolute beloved Trendy CC from Chanel. This bag is my top favorite of all my bags, and this has been a requested video by Moshi C. Hi Moshi, how are you? So it's a highly requested video, and I just wanted to give you an overall review on this bag. And if this is something you are interested in, stay tuned. Today I am going to be giving you a full review. As I said, I'm going to be going for 5 categories. I'm going to start with an overall review on this stunner of a bag. Then I'm going to move on to the pros and cons. I'm going to give you the exact measurements of the bag. I will then move on from there to the price of the bag, my overall thoughts, and what fits inside. So, without further ado, we will start with the overall review of the bag. Well, as you can see, it is the most beautiful color beige, and actually showing up on camera there, it is showing in its true color because we're in daylight today. And it has the champagne gold hardware on the front. It is a top handle, which, as most of you know, is my favorite. But not only that, it has a double handle. So it has this handle here, which goes longer and then falls down the back just like that, which is just so stunning. It has the beautiful Mona Lisa pocket on the back, which makes it look like the classic Chanel. This is not a classic bag. This bag is in their permanent collection in Chanel. It's not a classic yet, but there is rumor that it's going to be a classic, and I actually think it should be a classic. But it is just the most aesthetically pleasing bag that I have ever seen. I actually think it's so beautiful. Then on the top here, we have the plate, the gold, champagne gold plate, if you can see it there, with the Chanel on the top. And I just think this is one of the most beautiful features of the bag. And you can see the 2 holes here on either side where this strap detaches and attaches. It's a detachable strap, which is another pro of this handbag. And so you can wear it obviously with or without the strap. The strap is just absolutely beautiful. It is like jewelry in itself. It is the gold, as you can see, with the leather, and then it has this leather piece on top here, which makes it really, really comfortable when you're wearing it on your shoulder. Because as you know, sometimes these chain straps can be a little bit, they can dig in, but not this one. This is so comfortable and so light. This strap here, it is just absolutely divine. I like to wear it this way. I like to wear it like this on the crook of my arm. You can also wear it on your shoulder, and you can also wear it cross body. Now, I will give you the measurements in a few minutes. For me, because I'm 5'9", it's a little short for cross body, but for people of say 5'7" and under, I think it's perfect for crossbody. So just to take that into consideration if you are looking to buy this little beauty. She is just a little stunning, stunning bag, and it has the compartmentalized, the 3 compartments here, which is the accordion style, and which makes it so spacious and so roomy. And as you can see at the top here, it doesn't taper in. So it actually leaves, because some of the bags, if you notice, they'll taper in at the top, which leaves them kind of very narrow, and obviously you can carry a lot less. So it leaves this bag very, very spacious and very roomy. And she's just stunning. It has the quilting all the way around. Now this particular model is it's a 26 series. I got her in 2019. And because I was so specific about the color that I wanted, I bought her from, it was sourced for me, from a lady called Timeless Like Audrey, and I will link her down below in the description box. She was amazing to deal with. She is in Australia. She's on Instagram. She probably has, I think she's a website as well, but mainly on Insta, and I will link all her details down below, so don't be worrying. But she has the most amazing selection of Chanel handbags, and she will source anything for you. And what was incredible about her as well is that I didn't have to pay massive shipping fees either. She was very, very good to me that way, and I would highly recommend Timeless Like Audrey, and I think it's a very apt name. You know, Audrey Hepburn and all that kind of stuff. I think it's Beautiful. So that's how I acquired this little beauty. I had been looking for her for a while. As you know, she comes in lots of different colors and lots of different styles. Now there are 3 or 4 different styles of the Trendy CC. There's the trendy flap, then there is the trendy bowling bag, and then the Trendy CC wok. The wok is beautiful as well. If I was to get a second one, I think I would go for a wok because they're spacious. They still have this stunning jewelry, as I call it, on the top, the gold bar on the wok as well. And all the bags have that. They also have the beautiful turn lock CC here with the, as you can see, the little stamping. I don't know if you can see that there, of the CC, which actually on the stamping itself has a double CC as well. The quilting is puffy and buttery. This is in the lambskin. Some of you will be afraid of the lambskin, but I have to say I have absolutely no regrets in buying this bag. It has a great combination of style and shape, this bag, which makes it so much easier to style, makes it so versatile. So that's the overview. Moving on from there, I wanted to start on the pros and the cons. Well, the pros of this bag for me is, first of all, the aesthetics of the bag, as I said, I just can't go on enough about them. It's just stunningly beautiful. Like the lambskin is buttery soft. I mean, it is a pricey bag. We will get onto that later, but for what you're getting, I mean, the whole bag is made of leather. Even in the interior, I will get to that in a second. And I just think aesthetically it will take you from day to evening. It's versatile. It will also, can be casual, it can be dressy. It can also withhold and withstand different seasons, which we do need here in Ireland and lots of other countries around the world, the UK, lots of countries. So it will definitely take you from spring to summer to autumn to winter. Obviously you have to be careful with the weather, but color-wise, this color is just stunning for the different seasons and for versatility. I do love this in the black as well, but I didn't want to get it in the black because I have so many black bags and I just wanted, to curate my collection and have a selection and a variety. And that is something really, really important to consider when you are looking to buy this bag. My advice would be take everything into consideration. Take what you wear. Take how you wear it. Take what you already have in your collection into consideration. What colors you like. Are you afraid of color transfers? What color clothes do you wear? What styles are going to suit? Because sometimes people just jump in, buy these handbags that are massively expensive and don't take all these things into consideration. And they really, really are important and will help you to make the proper and right decision that you will not regret. And I mean, I want to have this forever and ever in my collection, so I don't want to be changing out in a couple of years going, oh God, I didn't think of that and I didn't think of this. Take all of those points into consideration. Another pro for this bag is that yes, most people can wear it as a crossbody. As I said, I don't wear this particular one as a crossbody. I love to wear this one on the crook of my arm like that, or if not like that, I just wear it as a top handle. And I just think it's the most ladylike, elegant, sophisticated, glamorous little stunner I've ever seen. So I love to wear, as I said, I love to wear a top handle. I can carry both handles like this, or just drop one, or just tuck this little baby back in, which I'll show you in a second, or just wear it like that, which for this bag, I just think, it speaks for itself. Another pro would be the compartments in this bag, where it has the 3 compartments. Again, I will open her up in a second and show you, but that makes it all the more roomy and all the more spacious. And I will just show you now. And actually I want to show you how I store it as well, which is important. I have this little felt little liner which came with it, and I always use this when I'm storing this bag. It is lambskin, so we do need to baby it a little bit, but that's okay. We paid a lot of money for it. So this is how I store this bag. Always, because as you, I'm sure, have seen from other bags, just to give you a little closer look there, as you have seen from other bags, the lambskin can mark under here if you don't do that. Very easily. So I always do that. And then on the inside, just to show you the compartments, this is how I store it. Like here, I will talk about that in a second. As you see, I have my Zumoni liners in here. That is to protect the inside of the bag. They are amazing for storage, to keep structure of your bag while you're storing it, because you don't want it to go flat and, you know, to lose that lovely puffy quilty effect that it has there. There's the leather lining inside. I will give you a better look now in a sec. And the boy bag is fabric lining. So, I mean, you're getting leather here in this one. So they are the little Zumoni. That's one of the little organizers there. And I use a little airbag in the middle. This is the middle little pouch from Zumoni, and again on the inside it has little separate compartments where you can put cards, keys, whatever you want, lipsticks, AirPods. Has a little separate little compartment thing here. You can put your mask in here these days. Again, beautiful to keep any kind of makeups and liquids and everything else away from your bag. I learned the hard way, guys. I really did. I mean, I'm sure you've seen some of my videos, which I will post up here, that I've sold, and some of my bags were ruined because I never used to use organizers. They just weren't around back then. So since then I have started to do that. Then in the third compartment here, as you can see, so we have one, you have your, that's just a little freshener. So you have your number one, where you have your two little slip compartments, which I absolutely love, in there as well. You have your little lipstick holder. And then that's the first one, which is, as you can see, quite roomy. Then in the middle is the most spacious compartment there, and it's fully leather lined, as you can see. And then on the last one, we have another Zumoni, which I will just pull out now. The third one in here, as you can see, is the last and final little slip pocket with a beautiful Chanel zip here. And then on the inside, you have Chanel, and this one is made in Italy. This bag is stunning. When I am using it, I do not use the, sometimes I do, depending on how much I'm carrying, but obviously the Zumoni little organizers do take up more room in your bag, so you have less room for your stuff. So a lot of the time I will take those out, because I always organize my my bits into little pouches on the inside, so there is no chance of scratches or marks or lipsticks leaking or anything like that on the inside of my bag. I just do not want this to happen to this bag. There are other bags that, yeah, okay, if I have a little accident, that's fine. Just not allowed with this one, okay? Not allowed. So, yeah, that's the way. Then on the inside again, if you can see here, it has the double CC, the classic double CC, and then on the top it has the beautiful Chanel Paris. And I just love the color. As you can see, this is the way the strap works, and then they are detachable. All you have to do is tuck that inside there, and then on this side you just tuck it inside there, and that is your strap detached. And I mean, for anybody, for ease, if you prefer, off you go with your one handle, no straps, just easy, out the door you go, and your strap is here. And even the detail on the strap itself, it has, actually I still have the little stickers on the bars there. If you can just see, the Chanel is written on the little bar. And as I said, the detail of this is just stunning. The versatility of this bag, the silhouette, makes it easy to style with anything, with jeans, during the day, going for lunch, or dressed up in the evening. It can be a day bag and it can be an evening bag. And as you can see inside again, with the compartments, it is very similar to the Pochette Métis. So there's a little running theme here with me and my handbags. And here she is. And these are the two side by side, similar in shape, similar in size, similar in depth, and the three little compartments. And they both have a top handle and a strap. So I just think they are quite similar, and, you know, different kind of functions, but very similar aesthetically wise. Now, moving on to the cons of this little beauty, and I don't really like to talk about any cons, because to me this bag is perfect and has no cons. Okay, but realistically and practically, right, she's made of lambskin. Definitely needs a little bit more babying, just a little bit. I mean, as you can see by mine, there are no scratches. I have this, have for now about nearly a year, I presume, and there's no scratches, no marks, and apparently it gets creasing and things here. Now, I haven't experienced that yet, as you can just see very closely there, at all. There is no creasing on my bag. And some people, I'm not sure if it's just particular bags or an individual thing from bag to bag, but definitely mine does not have any creasing. I mean, storage wise, again, I'd always be careful with that. I have something similar to this felt piece here that I place underneath my bag like that. Obviously it's the length of the bag. You can use your little dust bag, but be careful of ridges, because ridges can stick into lambskin. It's that buttery soft, so make sure it's flat and it's an even surface. And I always have it on a nice little soft felt piece of material, and that's the way I store it. As you know, I store it with these Zimoni organisers inside and my little felt piece here. That's how I store my bag. I do not store it in a box because it can't breathe. Leather is a natural material and it needs to be able to breathe, otherwise it will start to smell and it's just not good. So, you know, give it a wipe down every now and again. Another con people would talk about is the metal plate here. Now, this metal plate does get fingerprints on it, okay? I mean, it's a metal plate, it's gold. I don't know if you remember when you were younger and, you know, your mother made you polish all the brass and all the gold in the house. Well, we certainly had to do that when we were younger. The brass knockers on the door and all the brass and silverware in the house and things like that, we'd have to polish it, or, you know, it would go dull and dusty. So, like similar here, yes, it gets fingerprints. I mean, it takes 2 seconds to do that. It doesn't take long. For me, it's well worth it. I actually enjoy it. It's kind of weird, isn't it? Don't be wearing it. Don't be up there polishing my bar every day. Anyway, that it just looks, I mean, when you're wearing this on your shoulder and you look down and see that bar, it's jewellery in itself. It really is. Another con of this bag that people have pointed out, and I have heard in reviews in the past, are that it doesn't have any feet. I mean, it's lambskin. How do you put feet on lambskin? But I mean, some people would say maybe they should have put something to protect it. My thing is, get yourself a little bag hook. Actually, I don't have one yet. I must source one. And a little bag hook, put it on the table. If you're afraid of, you know, drink spillage or anything, cover the bag with something, you know. Get it a little raincoat like the Fendi's. But, you know, you can't be too pedantic about things. I mean, you have to wear them, you have to enjoy them. And that's the way I am about this bag. So those things for me really aren't cons, but I just wanted to point them out. Another thing that people have pointed out before is that the handle gets stuck, as in when you're putting it back in. So if the bag is full, which I'll show you in a second when I do what fits in my bag, it gets stuck when you're putting this back in because the chain tends to, naturally it would go into the middle section, but when the middle section is full, obviously it can't go there. So what I try and do is get it down the side, but I will show you how that works for me in a few minutes. But some people would say, oh, it gets stuck when you're trying to put it back in. Now you can see how free that is going up and down. Obviously the bag's empty, so it's easier. Another con for people might be the price, because it is quite pricey. But again, for me, it's all completely leather interior. Again, the boy bag is fabric on the inside, and other bags, the Coco Chanel, Coco handle, some people would compare it that, you know, well, that bag is cheaper. It is cheaper, but to me, it's not a patch on this bag. Like, it's a lovely bag, and I think it's about 2,000 cheaper, but it's not a patch on the Trendy CC. It's just not. And this is the size small. I think I did say that earlier on. And it does come in the medium and the large. But this is my favorite size, and the measurements, as I will give you in a second. But yeah, no, the Coco handle is not a patch on this. It's a pretty bag, and this is a lot more expensive. And the price basically is, well, I paid for this bag €4,000. And that was a year ago. And now the bag is in and around, as we know, with Chanel price increases. I think there's one, if by the time this video has gone out, actually, there'll probably have been one. Today is the 8th of October, and I think there was one due today or yesterday. So I will do maybe a video on that if you'd like. Let me know down below if that's something you're interested in. I really need you to let me know down below what you like, guys, because I want to give you content that you're interested in. I don't want to be posting videos that, you know, nobody wants. So let me know what you want. Give me your suggestions. People already have given me a few, and thank you so much, guys. And I'm getting through those videos. This is one of them. And so by liking and by subscribing, if you like my content, that helps. Commenting down below, let me know what you like, and then hit the notifications bell for any time that I upload a new video, and you won't miss out on any of them. So definitely the price is, yes, now 4,800 apparently. And so my advice on this would be to grab it as soon as you can. So, you know, don't be buying all the little smaller items. Go for the big ones if that's what you want. and take into my advice all the considerations I've said about your lifestyle and needs and things like that, usage and things like that before you buy, and do your research. Always do your research. As I said, Timeless Like Audrey is amazing. There are other places. If you want to buy secondhand, you could buy Vestiaire Collective. There are plenty of nice trendy CCs on that website. And but yeah, the price can be a con, but for me the quality is just incredible, so it was worth it. And am I sorry, or do I have any regrets? Absolutely none. So that's it for cons on the bag, and again, there aren't that many, you know, she's just beautiful. So on the measurements of this bag, basically the Trendy CC small is 9.5 inches across, 6.5 inches in height, and then in width, without anything in it, it is expandable here. As you can see, it is 4.5 inches, and then the strap length, which is from here to here, is 19.5 inches. And so if that gives you a good idea, but I will do a couple of mod shots for you actually, so you get a good idea of the length of the bag and where it sits on my hip. Again, take into account that I'm 5'9", so on, you know, shorter people it's going to look different, but it's quite versatile actually for the height of people. It really is. So there are the measurements, and again I went through the price of it being now 4,800. And as I said, you can get it on the secondhand market, but I think this bag is just going to keep going up and up. Plus, if they make it into a classic, as I said, it is in the permanent collection already. And there are rumors that it's going to be made into a classic, as it has the beautiful pocket on the back, which again is like the Shet Matisse that has the pocket on the back, although I don't use this for anything. I mean, it's just for decoration, aesthetically pleasing. So there are my thoughts on the bag. My thoughts on the bag in general basically are that I would highly, highly recommend this bag to anybody, or any of you out there that is thinking of maybe getting it for Christmas, or saving up for yourself, or, you know, having goals or aspirations or something out there to kind of aim for. This is one of my top picks in the Chanel range at the moment. They have some beautiful new bits out at the moment, but this as a classic forever piece, I would definitely highly, highly recommend it. And like, I hope this kind of helps you when you're making your decision, and always, as I said, take your lifestyle into account when looking at this bag. Now, to show you what fits inside, here we go. So for my everyday on the inside, I've shown you what it is like, and I need to carry always my mini pochette, which I put into the middle section, just like that. You can see that there. I'll give you a good look at everything towards the end. Then I like to take my little agenda. So that goes in the back very, very easily. As you can see, there's lots of room. I love to take my little Chanel O case because I have my mask and different bits and pieces, lip glosses and different pieces in here. And I slip that into the front. That's how she's looking so far. And again, as you can see, there is just loads and loads of room left. And then obviously I have to take my 6-ring key holder, and I'll pop that in at the front. No, I'll pop that in the middle actually. My 6-ring key holder is here. And then this little babes, my key pouch comes everywhere because this holds my coins and different bits and pieces. Here we're looking already. So that's how much this bag holds. Now, it is a little weighty, but it's going to get weighty when you're carrying all that stuff. If I want something lighter, I'll carry less and I'll bring a mini bag. So for a day that I want to carry absolutely everything, I will carry this bag. And obviously a day when it's not raining, because this bag I would never, ever take out in the rain, because it will get, obviously it's delicate, it would get water marks, water spots on it. You do not want to be doing that. It would be ruined, I think, forever. It would wrinkle and, you know, go all funny. So there is no need to take this bag out in the rain. So now that's that. And then I will show you it with my phone, which is the Pro 11 Pro. And there you go. Now, yes, it is getting a little heavy, but I mean, as I said, if you want something lighter, bring a mini bag and less stuff. So is that going to close? Yes, it is. I will just show you now. It closes no problem. And there you have it. All closed, all ready to go. and it expands, as you can see, on the side, which is another pro of the bag. It is just a little stunner. Now, to be honest, I wouldn't carry, I just wanted to show you how much this actually fits, right? Just want to show you again how much it fits inside. And there you go, all there inside. I wouldn't carry all of those items on a daily basis, but I just wanted to show you for those of you who like to carry that much stuff. I would, to be honest, I would carry either or one of these because they pretty much do the same job. At the moment I have my mask and a few bits in here, but I could have easily put my mask in here where I have lip glosses and bits and pieces. I will show you, there you go, and it has lots of room for my mask in there. So I would generally take this one. So I would have that, and then, but still going to show you how the phone fits perfectly, particularly, even though I have a holder on the back of the phone, as you can see there as well. What do you call them? Pop socket. And so that fits like that. And then my keys can just go nicely on top. That's leaving the mini O case out. And of course, that fits a little better and a little more snug than with the O case. Again, I still probably wouldn't take that much stuff, but I just wanted to show you. So if I didn't want to take my, no, actually I could even pop this in, which has my, I don't use the earphones, what do you call them, the AirPods. I have these ones at the moment and I use them in this little beauty. And so I could stick that with my key pouch in the front and we could do it that way. Off we go. So I mean, this bag holds a lot, same as the mini pochette or the pochette Matisse, and that's why I absolutely love it, because I mean, it holds so much. Now I did want to show you, that was the thing with the straps, as you saw earlier, by when there's stuff inside, they're not going to be able to go down very easily. So what I would do on that occasion is I just pull them in like that and lay them on top. Now, if you want to do it that way, that's, I think, the best way. Now, some people put them down either side of their items. I don't bother doing that, just leave them on top and close the bag and off you go. And see, there you go. But again, I just like to leave it like that, particularly when my bag is full. And off you go with all your stuff. So that's what fits inside, and it is very generous. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 items. And as I showed you earlier, this one does fit in 7 as well, but I didn't have my little round coin purse in at the same time. I just wouldn't push it. So I would say 6 big generous items would fit in there, and like beauty. Just, and as I said, you have your little slip pockets here for your car park tickets or whatever you like to put in there. Your mask again. And that's her. That is my review on the stunning and beautiful Trendy CC. If you're considering this bag, do not hesitate if you have the money. Save up if you don't have the money. If you're interested, I would recommend her highly. She's one of my favorite bags. Like, as I said, this one, my red Chanel, when I walk into my closet, when I'm walking into my wardrobe, I just kind of go, oh my God, I'm so happy I made this decision. It was a scary decision at the time, as it is for anybody. It's not a decision you make lightly. You kind of mull it over. Will I, won't I, am I mad? You're not really. Look, we all know handbags aren't an investment, but they hold their value, and that Chanel and Louis Vuitton and the likes keep going up and up and up and up and up. So if I was to sell this bag tomorrow, which I'm definitely not, I would not lose any money, and I might even make some. So in conclusion, I really, really hope you enjoyed this video and that it helped you out. I wish you the very best of luck if you're going out to buy this or you're receiving it as a gift, even better, lucky you. And yeah, enjoy. If you have any questions at all, DM me, message and comment down below. Subscribe, and we'll be sharing more info on this channel, and hit the notifications bell for all those other videos I'm going to be sending your way. And that's it from me for this week. So don't forget to be kind, be safe, be compassionate. Love you lots.